and he's ripping or whatever, and you're thinking he's just hammering down on the strings. Because a lot of times he's not. He's actually playing soft, so the fuzz doesn't compress its signal, so the sound is giant. And so what's happening over here on this side of the fuzz is that it's getting way more compressed. So the harder I hit, actually, the smaller the fuzz sound is. So when I go, but if I play softer, definition. Soft with my fingers, you can really hear that low end. It's a lot bigger. I can hear it just being up here. Not sure if you guys are, because you guys are kind of beneath me, but where I'm at, the bass response is a lot bigger the softer I play. But that happens with certain fuzzes. You'll hear it on a couple other of their fuzzes, but that's like my Soaptech fuzz. It's like the softer I play, the bigger it sounds. The harder I hit, the more squish it gets, and it just doesn't sound as big. So I'm going to get off. So that's a fuzz. I've hit basically overdrives and fuzzes. This is going to be a distortion. This is a different thing. So it's not fuzz. It's a different circuitry. It's a lot more focused. It's maybe not as fuzzy and as saturated. But listen to this is the Talon. Is that I kind of recommend it to guys who are going to play out of rented gear. Anybody here ever have to play out of rented gear and you weren't stoked on it? Everybody loves rented gear? Then raise your hand, please. Anybody? I have. How about that? I have played through rented gear that I hated. And you say you go to hit the distortion and everything just sounds like crap. But the thing about the Talons is there's so much EQ in this guy that you can make I was looking around for a crummy amp, because this one isn't. But I'm not saying that you have crummy amps in here. I'm just saying like there are crummy amps, and especially when you go do these like gigs where you have to do fly dates, and then you go in there and the rental companies treated it horribly, and you go in there and it just sounds like just horrible. So what happens though with this guy is you have so much EQ that you can dial in an awesome sound. So basically this thing has level, presence, drive, treble, middle, bass. So you got treble, middle, bass on your EQ. You got this presence on it. It's the only pedal I'm pretty sure that has presence on it. So you kind of think of it like a presence like on a Marshall head. And so you can really make this bad amp. You have no excuse. You're going to be able to dial it in with all its problems. The speaker is not great or whatever. You should be able to get something that you're going to be okay with. And so I recommend it to guys who do a lot of fly dates, a guy who has to play on rented gear all the time. The Talons for distortion sound is awesome. So that's the top row.